Hi everyone, it's Inge Hart, the Balanced Foodologist. I'm going to share with you what is happening in my family at the moment and how balanced eating and balanced living, those principles actually make it more simple, positive and doable for us to keep our family life balanced. So it's that time of year again. I really had that feeling this morning, and I realized it again just a few seconds ago. So I thought, let's share this with you. Because do you sometimes have that feeling you're just looking at your family, people are getting, some family members might get sick, a cold or flu, or you're feeling homesick, or whatever it is for you that occurs over and over again every year in a certain period. Well, it's logical things like that happen, right? And I have that at this moment in my house now with my family, because the thing is, it's second term and of school, so there's always a lot of happening. It's Isa's birthday, we have a Dutch celebration called Sinterklaas, we will have Christmas later on, but there's also Halloween. We have the seasons changing, and also because of that, foods, the kind of foods that are available change, but also things like Christmas coming, some homesickness with Sinterklaas, some certain foods come with that. Things just start changing, and this morning, as every year, the kids are running a little bit out of energy, right? They have their regular sports, school, things are happening there, and then they also have all these other inputs going on. So this morning, Isis got up, really watery eyes, a little bit of a headache, and Thijs the same, and then we said, okay, how are you guys feeling? Do you really want to stay home in the aircon, sleep? But remember, mom and dad work during the day, so if you're staying home, you're sick, that's what you're going to do. You're just going to read, no iPadding and television, because that's going to hurt your head even more. Or do you really want to go to school? And then the children really said something very profound in my eyes, in my view, because they actually said, we do want to go to school, but we just, you know, we have martial arts, and that's going to be too intensive. And, you know, I was just doing my card reel, and I directly noticed that I got a headache. So I do want to go to school, it's just that I want to keep my energy low today. So I'm like, okay, wow, this is so good. So the children actually know what to do, right? So they still want to go to school, they want to learn, they want to be with their friends, but they just know that some parts of the curriculum are not good for them at this moment, and luckily they are in a school that that accommodate that. So we go there and we say, please, can these children not participate in this, and they have to stay in aircon, or they have to take it slow today. And also the children know that if they are feeling worse later on in the day, we're just a phone call away, right? So we'll pick them up. So if they would have stayed at home, it might have been much more complicated, and in this way it's much more simple, and the children actually learn how to listen to their body, and they can find out if what they're feeling is really working for them, right? And that's what I love. And in this way, if you keep thinking about food and what you're actually doing in your life, you make everything simpler, because you're listening to your body and you're responding with the activities that you're doing that day according to your condition at that moment. And I think that's very important. With respects to the food, of course, I gave them cooling foods and soups, so nothing hot, because they already have a fever, and I want that fever to go down, right? So I hope they are having a great day. And for me, as I also said, Sinterklaas is coming up, so it's very exciting also for the children. It's tomorrow, that big party. All those things heat their emotion up, right? And they already had a lot happening, so they have a lot to digest at the moment. So light foods at the moment, and not too much new input, like things that are going to happen after Sinterklaas. They don't know, they don't know. We just keep it to ourselves, because we know that it is just too much for the children to digest. And you hear me using the word digest always, right? For food, but also for the non-foods, because we have to digest them both. Okay, I hope this is helpful for you. I know that every family is dealing with this, especially in this time of year, but it's also something things that can happen year round, right? But it is good also to always remember, how can I now make things simpler, keep it positive and doable for everybody, and really trust what bodies and minds of yourself and your children or your partner is telling you. Everyone, remember, food is the gateway to living an energetic and fulfilling life.